Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to another session of LocoNav Live, Enhance Safety and Reduce Liability with Video Safety Solutions. I am Tanya Jaiswal from LocoNav, and I'm your host for today. Super excited to kick off the session that will help you understand how you can enhance safety and reduce liability with video safety solutions. Now, before we have our speaker take the discussion forward, let me take a moment to run through the must-dos. Your opinion, queries, and response is very important to us. So please drop your questions through the session on the chat box. Our speaker will address them. The session is being recorded, so please click on the Google Form link to get the video on demand. Without further ado, I would like to welcome our speaker, Reechal Vardhan, Vice President Strategy at LocoNav. Reechal, over to you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us in the LocoNav Live series. In this webinar, we'll be discussing how businesses can enhance safety and reduce liability with video safety solutions. I'm your host for the day, Reechal Vardhan, Vice President Strategy at LocoNav. Here, I take care of strategic investments, go-to-market strategy, and building organizational capabilities for our next phase of growth. I'm so glad to have you all join us for this session today. Having worked with the social media platform in my past life, I've literally seen the world transition towards videos. What has surprised me even more is the pace with which we've embraced videos in our day-to-day lives. Video technology is not just a medium today to document our personal moments, communicate with people across the world, or even engage in surveillance. It can help become an important catalyst to transform businesses. Yes, you heard me right there. Through this webinar, we aim to showcase the benefits of deploying video safety solutions and help businesses choose the right solutions based on their needs. Before we dive deeper into the topic, it is important to pause and reflect back upon the growing need of video safety solutions. Did you know that in a given year, approximately 20% of the world's commercial fleet are involved in road accidents? The number looks huge, right? When we double click on India, trucks form the third highest group of vehicles to be involved in road mishaps and road accident fatalities. These numbers are as per a 2018 report published by the Ministry of Roads, Transport and Highways. Despite having stringent driving regulations across various countries, commercial fleets are often prone to accidents, reasons behind which could be multiple. Be it driving behavior of the drivers, less than satisfactory health of the vehicle, and complex road conditions. Can you guess the average cost associated with a commercial fleet accident? Do write down your answers in the comment section below. Well, one single accident could imply a cash outflow to the tune of millions of dollars. As per the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, which is an agency in the United States, the average cost of a commercial fleet accident could vary between 100K US dollars to 7 million US dollars. This, when translated to Indian rupees, could go up to 50 crores. Now imagine one single accident having an impact of that quantum. And what does this mean for businesses? On the surface, we have a damaged vehicle, there's loss of cargo, there are increased insurance costs due to higher premiums, and in the worst case, injuries to the impacted parties or loss of lives. What businesses do not realize are the hidden costs that come along with these accidents. These could be reduced quality of life of those impacted. There could be loss of skilled and trustworthy workforce. There could be loss of clients due to a tarnished business reputation. And finally, revenue leakage due to downtime in operations. Now, all these implications put together have a direct impact to the bottom line of a company's P&L. And hence, I feel that today, fleet safety should no longer be a good to have approach towards business operations, but a de facto approach. By ensuring a safe transportation system, businesses can not only eliminate fatal crashes, reduce severe injuries, but can potentially save themselves from shutting doors. And what does fleet safety mean in today's context? It is about driver, vehicle, and road safety, which is no longer about just seatbelt adherence, ensuring lane discipline, and following of the traffic rules by the driver. Today, fleet safety is also about identification of complex driving patterns because no two drivers can have the same driving pattern, or no single driver can have the same driving pattern under different circumstances. It is also about predictive analytics so that the right alerts can reach at the right time to the right people. It is also about real time coaching for improved driving behaviors so that our driver, vehicle, and the environment around us is safe. Now, thanks to technological advancements, all of this is possible through a single platform or a single solution, which now brings me to the crux of this discussion, that is, video safety solutions. Video safety solutions comprise of an analytics platform that integrates with a video recorder in a vehicle. This not only captures real-time footage, but also adds an extra layer of protection to your fleet by raising real-time alerts with actionables. These solutions also provide irrefutable evidence of what happened before, during, and after an incident. So these solutions have actually evolved over the last couple of years. First came in the single lens dash cams that help provide the road facing view of a vehicle. Then came in the dual lens dash cams that not just provided the road facing view, but also the driver facing view or the back facing view. These solutions also came in with a G sensor based device. And when I say that, I mean these G sensor based devices help you capture certain basic driving behaviors such as harsh acceleration, harsh braking, harsh cornering. But given the current complexities of a business, right, these basic events won't make the mark. So there is a growing need to have much more granular insights on these complex driving patterns, which then implies one should be able to detect distracted or say drowsy driving behavior. One should be able to assess if a collision were to happen, right? If there was violation of different signs on the roads. And for this very purpose, there are advanced devices in the market today, which are powered by artificial intelligence and machine learning. And there are also devices which come with the option of multiple cameras, which could be greater than two, which we call as multiple channel mobile digital video recorders, or MDVRs in short. So now the any given business actually has a spectrum of solution to choose from depending on what their business requirement is, or what stage of operations are they in, and what kind of leakages are they observing in their P&L. So now let's just spend time in understanding that what are the basic differences when it comes to the capabilities of these solutions available in the market. Starting with the basic dash cams, the kind of video footage that one can get owing to the single lens or the dual lens nature of the solution would be road facing, or both road facing and driver facing. The kind of alerts that you get would again be the basic G sensor based alerts. So you would get to know if one indulges in harsh acceleration, harsh braking, harsh cornering. The fleet management portal, which I would call, the brain of the entire solution, or at least when it comes to business operations, is absent in these kind of solutions. So you can't really see all the incidents over a platform, or you can't really like manage those incidents over a platform. There is no live streaming capability, so you cannot get a real time view of what's happening to the vehicle at that point in time. And I would say, owing to these capabilities, this solution would be the best suited for passenger vehicles or for personal use. When we talk about advanced AI dash cams, right, the video footage that we get here is both roadside and driver side footage, owing to the dual lens nature of the solution. The nature of alerts is not just limited to G sensor based alerts, but you also get what we call as ADAS and DMS-based alerts. So ADAS stands for Advanced Driver Assistance System, that actually utilizes the front-facing camera of the solution to throw relevant alerts such as violation of signboards, um, drifting from your designated lane, tailgating another vehicle, and also forward collision, right? Warnings around forward collision. Uh, and when we talk about DMS, DMS stands for Driver Management System, which basically utilizes the driver-facing camera of the vehicle to throw alerts when the driver is distracted or drowsy while driving. So both these capabilities actually utilize or actually showcase the power of artificial intelligence and machine learning. And this is something which was completely absent from the basic dash cams, if you can see on the slide. The data storage that you get is not just limited to the device, but you also get some form of added cloud storage so that key incidents or important incidents can be stored on the cloud as well, and you can retrieve them whenever you would like to. The fleet management portal is usually something which is a given with these kind of solutions. And one can actually log on to a single platform, see what were the various incidents that got generated in certain duration. Like, I mean, you can go and filter the different dates that you would like to see, and you can see incidents against a specific driver, against a specific vehicle. And then you can also add certain incidents to a coaching panel and then coach your drivers for an improved driving behavior. When it comes to live streaming, the capability is present in these kind of solutions, but it is usually limited and not unlimited in nature. So you will have specific minutes which one can utilize every given month. And due to these very capabilities, I feel the solution is best suited for commercial vehicles. So be it taxis, LCVs, HCVs, and even passenger vehicles, right? Like passenger vehicles where you need much more advanced feature when it comes to the kind of alerts that you're looking forward to. So these solutions would be the perfect fit for these category of vehicles or business use cases. So now talking about the last type of solution here, which is the AI-powered MDVR solution. MDVR stands for Mobile Digital Video Recorder. The video footage that you get actually depends upon the number of cameras that you avail as a part of the solution, which could be more than 3 in nature. So it could be 4, 6, 8, 12, and you can actually secure a 360-degree view of what's happening outside the vehicle and within the vehicle. The nature of alerts is much beyond the basic G sensor alerts. So you also get the ADAS and DMS-based alerts, similar to what we had in the advanced AI dash cams. Data storage is again both on the device and the cloud. The fleet management portal comes along with this platform as well, very similar to the advanced AI dash cams. Live streaming, I would say, is a strong differentiator with respect to the solution because it is unlimited in terms of the quantum. And unlike advanced AI dash cams, where live streaming is usually restricted to a certain number of minutes, here you can actually log on to the fleet management portal and view the live streaming across all the channels, or you can pick up a specific camera that you would want to watch it against. For this very reason, I feel this solution is best suited for commercial vehicles, which usually embark on complex terrains, are either carrying really heavy goods or high value goods, and also for, say, commercial vehicles such as buses, which are carrying passengers or school students. Now that we know what are the various solutions which exist in the market and how differentiated they are from each other with respect to their core capabilities, I would now like to pivot the conversation towards LocoNav and its offerings. LocoNav operates towards the advanced end of the video telematics spectrum, and both our offerings, which is the dash cams and the MDVR solution, are powered with cutting edge AI. They also utilize ML capabilities to deliver superior results to any business, be it in terms of minimizing risk or optimizing their fleet performance. So now talking about some of the salient features of our advanced AI dash cams. These are dual lens based dash cams. So they give both the roadside view and the driver side view when it comes to the video footages. They come with an inbuilt ADAS module, so you get all the alerts, be it with respect to forward collision warnings, signboard violations, lane drifts, and you also have the DMS module, which gives you alerts on distracted driving, drowsy driving. Now, both these ADAS and DMS alerts, you can actually set and configure them with respect to your own requirements. So, for example, if I feel 50 kilometers per hour is the right threshold wherein I should get alerted for overspeeding, I can actually do that on the platform. So, you can play around with the sensitivity of these alerts and then get them via email, SMS, or view them on the portal itself. The drivers, when it comes to these alerts, get notified through the in-cabin audio alerts that gets thrown, when an incident occurs. So what happens is both the driver and the fleet operator or the fleet manager get notified as soon as an incident happens. And the recording of this very specific incident automatically gets uploaded on the cloud. Now, coming to the DVR feature, the digital video recorder, this actually enables the fleet manager or the fleet operator to go back in time and retrieve a specific video from a specific date with the required time frame, be it in seconds or minutes. And this also, acts as, I would say, irrefutable evidence when one has to present this in cases of, fraudulent claims, be it with respect to insurance or fines that the drivers are subject to. There's a driver coaching module as well on the platform, which enables you to assign videos to various drivers and coach them in terms of improving their driving behavior. There are scorecards that you get against every driver so that you get to know which are your top drivers and which are your bottommost drivers in terms of their driving behavior. There's the capability of, storing key incidents up to 6 months. So there is 6 months of free data storage on the cloud. And beyond that as well, there is added capability, but that comes with an added cost. We also have the live view capability wherein you can live stream a particular video up to 100 minutes, per month through the dash cam. So you can avail that and see what's happening to the vehicle at any given point in time, conduct your audits, see if the drivers are driving in the right way. And the hardware that we give along with the solution comes with a 3-year warranty. So it's a extremely durable hardware, and there is absolute coverage when it comes to the performance of it. So now talking about some of the salient features of our MDVR solution, the solution offers real-time alerts, be it with respect to G-force, ADAS, or DMS-based events. Again, one could play around with the sensitivity of these alerts and alter them as per their own business requirements. There are up to 12 camera connections which are supported as a part of the solution, so that you get a 360-degree view of your vehicle and your surroundings. The hardware that comes along with it is extremely durable and designed in a way that it can withstand extreme weather conditions. The live streaming capability is present in all the cameras, so the fleet manager or operator can choose to view the footage from either all the cameras or specific cameras from the vehicle. Now, the solution also integrates with various other sensors such as temperature, fuel, door, and you can also witness the data from those sensors on this platform. So you don't have to actually buy or go in for different platforms to view, your data. And this one platform will suffice your purpose and will throw you all the relevant details that you need in terms of managing your fleet. So now let's see, how LocoNav's video safety solutions have helped various international organizations and, moving a step closer to their zero road fatality KPI or towards minimizing risk with respect to liability risk prevention and cargo safety. The example that I would like to take here is that of Crown Floor Mills, which is now a part of Olam International. It is one of Nigeria's largest wheat millers, and they've been in operation since the last 4 decades. The client initially relied on very basic tools in terms of monitoring their fleet and monitoring the movement of their cargo. But given the complexities of the in transit accidents, the theft and safety challenges that they encountered, they wanted to move to superior solutions so that that could help them with liability risk protection and cargo safety. They decided to deploy our advanced AI dash cams onto their fleets and were able to obtain a real-time visibility on their cargo and also assess the driving behavior of their drivers. With this, they were able to also reconstruct an incident so that they could provide the authorities with the right kind of evidence and save the financial interests of their company and also the interests of their drivers. They were able to implement safe driving practices by providing in-cab configurable alerts for forward collision, lane drifts, speed limit violations, and much more. So you can see, how a simple solution can help transform your business and not just reduce or protect you from a liability perspective, but also ensure a safe fleet operations, happy drivers, and a healthy P&L at the end of the day. So we are now towards the end of our webinar, and we had asked you to share your questions with us in advance, 3 of which I'm going to answer today. So I have these questions with me. The first question being, how is MDVR different from advanced AI dash cams? Which businesses need MDVR solution? Okay, so if you can recall towards the middle of the webinar when we were talking about the different solutions, right? The MDVR fell into a category where you could see more than 3 footages at a given point in time because the solution helps you avail more than 3 cameras. Whereas an AI powered dash cam has only 2 footages that one can view, which is roadside and the driver side footage. Advanced AI dash cams are also limited with respect to their capabilities when it comes to live streaming and their ability to integrate with sensors. Whereas MDVR solutions offer unlimited live streaming and can integrate with any number of sensors and throw the same data on a single platform. Now, the kind of businesses that should be going for these solutions are commercial vehicles, which are either buses or trucks which are carrying heavy loads, long haul trucks. They have to embark on long journeys with heavy goods or high value goods. This would be a perfect fit for them. The second question that I have is, how do you train drivers with these complex technologies? Now, see, These solutions are aimed towards improvement of driving behavior. And driving behavior can be course corrected either offline or online, both of which can be enabled by these video safety solutions. So if you have to coach a driver offline, all you have to do is, the fleet operator or manager has to log into the portal, see the videos, extract them and show it to the driver, or if they get to realize that driver A indulges into distracted driving, they can have offline trainings or behavior improvement sessions with them where they can advise them and coach them on what not to do. When we talk about online coaching, the advanced AI dash cams also come with a driver application wherein the drivers can view the incidents or the videos that were assigned to them by the fleet manager, and they can mark their coaching as complete along with their comments. So it's as good as using a basic application on your phone. So nothing too complicated, very easy to use, and very quick to adapt to. The third question that I have is, when is the right time for businesses to consider deploying video telematics solution? Okay, so see, here it completely depends upon the scale of your operations and the kind of business problem statements that you're dealing with. So if you have visibility into, revenue leakages that can be accounted to your fleets, and you do not know what is happening, right, and why those leakages are happening, you should definitely consider these video safety solutions. Second, if you know that there have been multiple incidents which have put your drivers and fleet to risk in the past, and you would really want to amp up your security, then you should definitely consider these solutions. Thirdly, I think, and lastly, while I've said all of this, right, there is no best time for businesses to deploy this. It's always better to be safe than to be sorry. So these solutions, because they're very extremely simple to use and they're not very complicated, I feel should be like, the most basic solutions that one can deploy to protect their fleet. So with this, we come to the end of our webinar. Thank you so much for taking out time and joining us today. We really appreciate it. Would love to hear from all of you, so please do write to us at hi@loconav.com if you have any queries or if you would love to know more about our solutions. We would love to see you in our next webinar of the LocoNav Live series. So stay tuned and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you for such an insightful presentation and sharing some critical points on video safety solutions. I'd like to thank everybody for listening. Have a great day. Goodbye.